Hello and welcome to my channel. Now you join me here at Farnley Tyres, which is overlooking Huddersfield, and it's very near Castle Hill. We might get some views of Castle Hill on the way round. That's if the rain stays off, because there's a bit of a rainstorm coming behind me there, and there's supposed to be quite a break in the rain today, but I think it's going to catch me out. But I'm going to continue with the walk and with the vlog. So today's vlog is all about my wild camping and where I'm up to with that. So let's have a look around first, and I'll talk to you some more about where I'm up to with my wild camping. I'm really looking forward to getting on with this when we get some good weather here in West Yorkshire. That rain cloud's going to be a problem. It's definitely coming this way. I think I've got about 10-15 minutes before it actually reaches me. So do I go over to the barn there and wait it out, or do I continue down here risking being caught in the rain before I get to the woods at the bottom? So let's see which one I'm going to do. So I have decided to try and beat the rain down to the bottom and into the woods. So there's something in the grass that made a noise. Squeaking noise. I don't know why I'm so jumpy. Whenever I hear a little noise, it sort of startles me a little bit. There's some squeaking in the grass. I like to see a little bit of wildlife, so I thought it might have been a rabbit or something like that. Do rabbits squeak? But, there was some squeaking in the grass, and it sort of like startled me a bit just as I walked past, but I couldn't see what it was. So this sort of like makes me wonder how it's going to be with the wild camping, with the noises that will be there at night time. How am I going to go on? So there was one viewer, and thank you very much, he recommended that I brought plenty of cans of craft beer with me, because if I drink enough of them, the monsters at night won't even be bothering me. I won't even be able to hear anything. So thank you for that, and I'm going to consider that, and I'm going to make sure that it is craft beer if I do that, because it specifically said craft beer. So I will definitely be looking into that, because I'm going to need something to block out the noises of all the killer animals out here in the UK. Now I've managed to find a little bit of shelter. I just beat the rain down to the woods, and you can probably hear it up there. It is coming down quite heavy. I found a little bit of shelter, so I do apologise if there's any raindrops on the lens. I can't quite see the lens because I've got my little LED light on, which I tested some time ago, and I'm using that now because the GoPro Hero 7 Black is absolutely rubbish in low light. So I've got my little light. Let's just add a little bit more light. Is that a bit better? Let's put it on full power. A little bit more light. There's a bit more light. So I can't actually see the lens, but there might be some raindrops on it, and I apologise for that. So talking about things that you can hear, like the rain, I'm also using the Rode Wireless Go, and it's an excellent microphone. I'm just letting you know that, just in case this is why you're watching this vlog, and I'm not doing a review on it, I'm just using it. I can definitely recommend it. Excellent microphone. It frees you up from big microphones on top of your rig. This rig is absolutely tiny. So I'm using a little LED light and the Wireless Go on the GoPro Hero 7 Black. And this vlog is really just letting you know where I'm up to with my wild camping. Well, the rain seems to have eased off, and I'm out into the daylight again. So I'm continuing the walk and really enjoying it. I hope you are enjoying the walk with me too. It's the bad weather that's delaying really my wild camping. Also, I must say it's given me a chance to just take my time, because I've been rushing a little bit to get my gear together, hoping not to miss the good weather, but the bad weather has come. So it's given me a little bit more time, and I've been studying the advice that you guys have been giving me, and I thank you for that advice. And one of the pieces of advice by many of you is for the first time I mustn't go too deep into the moors, and I must do it in fair weather, in really good weather. So I'm definitely going to do that. So I'm going to wait for good weather. So I'm just going to let you know what equipment I've got so far, and we'll see what else I need. I'm trying to obviously keep this as minimal as possible and do the proper wild camping. So I know that you don't take a lot of equipment with you, and that's good. So I've got my tent, I've got my sleeping bag, I've got my mess tins, I've got the ability to create fire with the Striker, and I've got a little stove to put twigs in. So I don't really want to use gas. I know some of you are saying, and I'm conscious about it, that I don't want to be setting the the Moors Alight, and these little stoves that you put twigs in are a little bit dangerous. But I tell you what it is, I don't want to be always checking to see how much gas I've got left in this canister and carrying that around with me. I'd rather actually do it with a few twigs, and I'm not going to be cooking much really. I'm going to take some of this food that you just warm up in a little canister on top of the stove. So I'm going to stick to that, but we'll see if I set the Moors Alight. That's not going to happen. I can assure you that's not going to happen. One of you said that if it's raining, if it starts to rain, I'm not going to be able to use that stove inside the tent, of course, whereas you can use the gas inside the tent. So that is definitely something I'm considering, but I am going to be doing it in really good weather as my first one, and I'm going to stick to what I've purchased because they were very cheap, and I'm trying to keep it very cheap. So some of the other equipment that I've got is the sporks, the spoon and fork all in one thing, nice and compact, but have been advised that I might need a long spoon to get to the bottom of some of this food. This food that you warm up, the packets are quite deep. So yeah, I'm considering that. I think I'll be getting a long spoon. I've also got a water bladder. It's like a water bottle really that folds up. It's made of rubber. It looks pretty good. It holds about 3 litres of water, so I've got that. So other gear that I've got in my Amazon basket ready to purchase is a dry bag, couple of dry bags actually, 2 20-litre dry bags just to put the gear in and keep it dry. I have also got my backpack on the way, and I'm looking forward to receiving that. It's the Osprey Hike-Lite 32. I was advised that I didn't need the 65 litre. I think you guys are right that I won't need that. And I'll be packing a lot of stuff on the outside, like the tent, maybe the outer of the tent down one side and the inner down the other, and the poles in another area on the outside of the backpack. And it looks like a pretty good backpack, and I'm excited for when it comes. And I'll be putting everything in it, obviously, and showing you what space I've got left. Do I need any more gear? And I hope you're going to help me out on this little journey. Yeah, the Osprey Hike-Lite 32. I think it's a good like entry-level backpack for me to be using. Remember, I'm not wanting to spend a fortune here, and it's already mounting up. I'm going to let you know, I'll put what I've spent so far at the bottom of the screen. So I was trying to keep it very low budget, but it's mounting up, and everything I'm buying is pretty cheap. So there can't actually be much left that I need to actually purchase. Apart from, of course, the mats. Now these mats, the sleeping mats that you put underneath your sleeping bag, that's a bit of a thing. I need some more advice on this. I'm really tempted to buy the Amazon sort of basics one, the Amazon recommended one, the cheapest one. They're about £30, 28, 30 pounds here in the UK, and it's their basic one, but I just don't want to make a mistake. So it's a self-inflating camping mat. My finger is hovering over the purchase button, but I've just held off and thought I might have a word with you guys and see, am I making the right choice? But this is a new venture. I might not like it. I don't want to spend a lot of money and then end up having to sell this and losing out. So yeah, I just thought I would have a word with you guys first. Just give me some advice on what I need. Is it thick enough? I'm watching some reviews. It seems to be all about the thickness, the loft of these mats, whether it's going to work for me. But a guy did say on one of the reviews, and he seemed to know what he was talking about. He said that if you're doing fair weather wild camping, then you should be okay with this. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I don't think I'm going to be out in the middle of the winter. And if I start to go out in the bad weather, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. So will I be okay with the Amazon recommended, the cheapest one on Amazon? It's about 28 quid here in the UK. Am I okay to get that one? I think I will be. And I do realise that you do need these mats. I was going to do it without. I think I would have regretted that. But thank you for all your advice. It is helping me, and I need some more. So help me with the mats. So that's about it for this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed the scenery. I always like to take you for a nice walk around Yorkshire. I'd like to just thank you for all your advice and encouragement and support regarding my wild camping experience, which I haven't had yet, but it is soon to come. And if the weather gets a little bit more reliable, I will definitely be doing it. So I'm going to keep you updated. That's what this vlog was about, just keeping you updated as to where I'm at. So hopefully next time I see you, I will be showing you my new backpack and how the gear is going to go in it and around it. And I will definitely need some advice on that. I couldn't do this without the advice from you guys, so I really appreciate it. If you like this vlog, give me a like and consider subscribing. Welcome to my new subscribers, and thank you very much to everybody for continuing to support my channel. Until the next one, bye.